We've nearly arrived at the holidays, and in fact, I would say we have arrived at the normal holiday gig season. By now, in normal years, I'd be doing some concerts where people are singing Christmas carols, and Nutcracker gigs would be coming up in the next few weeks. But I decided months ago, in fact, that even if Nutcracker is happening this year, I just would not do it this year, because the Nutcracker pit is the place that I most predictably get sick every year, unless I get my flu shot, and then I'm always fine. So instead of every night playing those hours of Nutcracker, and instead of getting all dressed up in my black and going down into the orchestra pit, I want to do something that keeps me playing my flute through the holiday season. I want to use today to describe to you my upcoming holiday season project, and I hope some of you will want to join with me and do a similar project. What I intend to do is record a bunch of Altès etudes. Mr. Altès is one of my dead friends by now. I've had hundreds of students, no question, with whom I have worked through his great etudes. These are 26 selected etudes from his large, complete method for the flute. But this is a great book for college freshmen. If I have freshmen come to start their studies with me and they have not done Altès, I have them get into this book quickly. And I know them too well. Students will tell me which one they're playing and I'll say, oh, that's the one that goes pa-pa-da, pa-pa-pa-da, pa-pa-pa-da. I just know them too well from a teaching perspective, but I have not played through them myself for years. So my intention is that I will record and release them every third day. I don't want them to take over my holidays, so I'm going to figure out how to space the 3 days so that they never land on a really awkward day like Thanksgiving Day itself. And I hope to stick with that schedule of every third day through the holidays. If you're interested in listening, if it gives you a sense of community that we can all do etudes together, please subscribe, because I can't guarantee I'll stick with that 3 days. I may have to throw it out the window. And if I do, then you'll always know if you subscribe and you ring the notification bell. You'll know when I've posted the next etude. And I'm also going to put a link to this Altès book in every video description, because this book is on IMSLP, which means that you can have it for free. So if you want to play the same etudes that I'm playing, you can play the exact same ones along with me. If not, feel free to choose your own etude book. Tell us your own etude story in the comments. Let us know how your etude work is going. Because I've taught these etudes so many times myself, I'm also going to talk a bit about some or perhaps all of them when I record them. Like I say, I feel Mr. Altès is now one of my best dead friends. I've worked through his etude book so many times, I feel I know exactly what his intentions are with these etudes. He tackles very specific technical problems, and I feel as though I sat down with him and had a conversation about, oh, in this one it's about intonation. In this one it's about the articulation across beats. So hopefully these videos will be a useful resource to you, either as you're learning these etudes yourself, or for pedagogical purposes, or just for etude practice inspiration purposes. I'm also doing these etudes because I feel like this is a good time to take a little bit of a break from my normal instructional videos I'm doing with FluteTube. I think that it's going to be hard for people to keep up with those teaching videos over the course of the holidays, but I hope that if I'm recording etudes and also talking a bit about what we're hoping to get out of them, you will be inspired to either practice these same etudes or your own etude book, your own etude project. My students know that hearing their etudes is my favorite part of every lesson. When they're getting close to running out of their etude book, I'm very anxious to have them order the next round of etudes. I tell them the worst thing that could happen is if they run out of etudes to do. I had a student once tell me she was rationing her etudes so that she would not run out, and I told her etude rationing is never allowed, not even in times of war. So let's try to quickly get through this Altès book of etudes, or a different book of your own choice. So keep going, practice your etudes hard, and happy etude practice, everybody. And also happy holidays.